King Charles forced to compromise in tense new deal with Andrew. Life isn't always fair. Biographer reveals ex-prince's demands for lavish Sandringham home. 75-year lease surrender comes at a price as Royal Lodge saga drags on. London, the 2nd of December 2025. King Charles III thought he was finally closing the book on the exhausting saga of his disgraced brother Andrew, having stripped him of his last royal titles and honors. Just weeks ago amid renewed fury over the Epstein scandal. But the monarch faces a fresh headache. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, once Duke of York, is now demanding a series of extravagant perks before packing his bags from the sprawling Royal Lodge. According to royal biographer Andrew Lownie, the 65-year-old former prince, reduced to a commoner after losing his HRH style, princely title, and chivalric honors in October and November, is leveraging his ironclad 75-year lease on the Windsor mansion to extract the best possible deal from the crown. This was the only way to get him out, Lownie told the Mirror, referring to the suspected compromise hammered out at Charles Sandringham estate. Andrew has reportedly insisted on a 6 to 7 bedroom house on the Norfolk estate, complete with full-time staff, a cook, gardener, housekeeper, driver, and police security. Since the funding comes from Charles' private purse, not taxpayer money, the king can afford to acquiesce. Though Lownie notes it's a bitter pill. I think it has lanced the boil and averted what was turning out to be a major crisis, so I can understand why he has done it. Life isn't always fair. The saga began in earnest after Andrew's disastrous 2019 BBC interview about his friendship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, which led to his withdrawal from public duties. Queen Elizabeth II stripped him of military affiliations and patronages in January 2022. Just before his £12 million out-of-court settlement with Epstein victim Virginia Giuffre, who alleged he abused her when she was 17. Andrew has always denied the claims, and the settlement included no admission of guilt. Giuffre's suicide in April 2025 at age 41, followed by her posthumous memoir detailing alleged encounters at Buckingham Palace and Epstein's Island, reignited global outrage and prompted Charles to act decisively. On the 30th of October, Buckingham Palace announced the formal process to remove Andrew's remaining style, titles, and honors, including his surrender of the Royal Lodge lease. By the 3rd of November, letters patent under the Great Seal declared him no longer entitled to hold and enjoy the style, title or attribute of Royal Highness, and the titular dignity of Prince. On the 1st of December, the Gazette published the King's Decree, annulling Andrew's 2006 Order of the Garter Knighthood and 2011 Royal Victorian Order Honour, erasing his name from both registers. Andrew retains only his Falklands War Medal and other operational honours from his 22-year naval career, a concession the Ministry of Defence deferred to royal discretion. Royal Lodge, the 30-room Grade II listed mansion in Windsor's Home Park, has been Andrew's home since 2002. Shared with ex-wife Sarah Ferguson since 2008. Despite their 1996 divorce, the cast-iron 75-year lease, signed in 2003. After Andrew paid £1 million up front and committed to £7.5 million in renovations, required only a symbolic peppercorn rent annually. Public Accounts Committee scrutiny in October 2025 revealed the sweetheart deal, sparking outrage over taxpayer subsidies for maintenance. While Andrew drew £3 - 4 million yearly from Charles. Charles, committed to a slimmed-down monarchy, had urged Andrew to downsize for years, offering Frogmore Cottage, vacated by Harry and Meghan, or Wood Farm on Sandringham. Andrew resisted, citing the lease's strength and his hope to pass Royal Lodge to Beatrice and Eugenie. Negotiations dragged on for months, with Andrew super-gluing himself to the furniture. As one palace source quipped to OK! Magazine, the breakthrough came at Sandringham in late October, where Andrew agreed to surrender the lease in exchange for concessions. Reports vary on the buyout. OK! Claims $99 million, while the Royalist suggests haggled details over every last penny. What is clear, Andrew wants a palatial replacement. 6 or 7 bedrooms, full staff, and police protection, mirroring Royal Lodge's opulence. Lowney, author of an upcoming Andrew biography, explains the compromise. Knowing Andrew, this was always going to be about money. He's essentially being bought out of the lease, so he will haggle over every last detail. Charles, facing pressure to reshape the monarchy amid economic strain, relented to avoid escalation. Life isn't always fair, Lowney concludes, noting the deal averts a major crisis that could further tarnish the Windsors. Andrew will spend one final Christmas at Royal Lodge with Ferguson and the family, then relocate to Norfolk by early 2026. Ferguson, meanwhile, is exploring independent options, dismissing rumors of a granny annex at Beatrice's Cotswolds home, or joining Eugenie in Portugal. Her spokesperson told People she is assessing a number of options currently, and no final decision has been made. The Duchess, battling cancer in 2024, prioritizes proximity to her grandchildren, while rebuilding her career as an author and podcaster. Beatrice and Eugenie, spared any punishment, retain their titles in William's vision for the future monarchy. Andrew's daughters have distanced themselves publicly, focusing on family amid Eugenie's pregnancy. The Royal Lodge lease surrender entitles Andrew to compensation for improvements, potentially £558,000, though haggling continues. Public fury over the peppercorn rent, -£1 annually for a £30 million asset, has intensified calls for transparency. The Public Accounts Committee is probing the Crown Estate's role, demanding details. On maintenance subsidies during Andrew's tenure. Charles compromise, while pragmatic. Highlights the monarchy's delicate balancing act. Upholding tradition while modernizing amid scandal. Andrew's naval valor in the Falklands. Piloting helicopters under fire. Remains honored, but his post-royal life will be far humbler, funded privately. As one courtier put it, "The boil is lanced, but the scar remains." The saga, from Epstein's 2019 arrest to Giuffre's memoir, has cost the crown dearly. In reputation and resources, Charles, ever the steward, has acted to protect the institution for William's generation. Andrew's demands, while audacious, buy peace, at a price. Life isn't always fair.